if anything's going to beat Oppenheimer, there might be a surge. Look towards the end here to see if maybe Barbie can pull it out. And I know that's crazy to say. If I had my money, I'm betting on Oppenheimer. But if you want something that's at plus money right now that could win, I only think Barbie's the only thing that could beat Oppenheimer at this point. The Holdovers had its moment about a month ago, and it's kind of trailing off a little bit. Poor Things, I just don't think Academy is there yet. If I had to give a Best Picture Academy Award, it would go to Oppenheimer, but Poor Things would be my second choice.
Barbie put asses in seats, and I think that is a thing we cannot overlook here. So at 18-1, that's great value, Eric.
Yeah, it really is, and I get the sense that it's going to be a pretty significant trend center in terms of genre, right? Like I think we're going to see a ton of toys and video games and things like that spun into movie subject matter here in the coming years, just based on how much of a smash success it was, right? Like it was always kind of like a tongue-in-cheek release. You know, we'll make a Barbie movie, and literally everyone that I've seen, including myself, has nothing but phenomenal things to say about it. So really enjoyed the film.
As good as it was.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
No reason to be that good.
I don't think a movie is going to define a generation the way that Barbie has defined this generation. And I swear, I'm serious. Is that, and I mean that out of my heart, is that I went to the theater like thinking that the only way that you're going to get this kind of cast to go to a movie, because like I don't know if you know the history behind the Barbie movie, is that they originally had, I think it was Amy Schumer that was originally Barbie. Yeah. So like then she got recasted and they switched the whole concept of the movie. So I'm thinking, okay, if they're going to get all these people to do this like new version, it's got to be absolutely hilarious to get like Ryan Gosling and Will Ferrell and Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig, like, you know, all these people, like talented people involved. It's got to be hilarious. And because I'm the person, I love going to those comedy movies in the theaters like Step Brothers and Talladega Nights. And so I'm like, this is going to be that new comedy everyone's going to see. So I went by myself. I didn't even go with my girlfriend. I sat there by myself and I was just blown away because even my coworker now, like he asked questions. He was like, why did they make it such a big point for Ryan Gosling to sing? And I said, because you wouldn't ask that question if it was Margot Robbie singing. And he's like, that's a good point. And that makes men ask that question and it makes them kind of understand more where women are coming from. Like, I love Joey's tweet when he was talking about it because I knew exactly what was coming, is that people were going to hype up Ryan Gosling for being best actor and they were going to snub Margot Robbie when there was a pink paint shortage because the set of Barbie demanded so much pink paint. That's how determined that this production team and direction has put into this movie. And I was just blown away because, like, pretty much with every movie, like in history, it's either Wizard of Oz or Citizen Kane. And this movie, like, I think this is the new version of Wizard of Oz. Like no movie has made you believe in like a whole new world that you're connected to, but it's also connected to your own world. Like Avatar, sure. I guess that's kind of the closest
Chronicles of Narnia a little bit.
I don't know. I think Barbie is like the new age Wizard of Oz. And I think it deserves Best Picture for sure.
I do not think Hoov is far off. I'm going to just kind of take a little step to the left of what he's saying because I do agree with like 95% of what he's saying. I think Greta Gerwig is the voice of her generation. And I think you just mentioned Chronicles of Narnia. That's what Greta Gerwig is doing next. She is taking IP that we know and we love, and she's kind of just turning it ever so slightly to make it appealing or make it relate to us a lot more. Like, I like the last Chronicles of Narnia movie. That was great. I cannot wait to see what Greta Gerwig does it because she gets so much more of a message, so much more. I don't know how to even explain what she does. It's incredible what she can do with just a piece of just IP. I'm so excited to see what she does with Narnia. But yeah, with Barbie, like, she made a movie that had no business being as good as it was. 100%. And it was funny. It was touching. Like, she made one of the best movies of the year. I still think Oppenheimer's going to win, though.
Okay. All right. So Joey's still taking the juice, the minus 900 juice there. And then, hey, if you're in a betting legal state for entertainment odds, 18-1, at least a sprinkle on Barbie, might have a nice little payday for you if it does come to fruition.